Hey Brick Bloggeteers, Will here, and today we're looking at an upcoming set 21334, LEGO Ideas Jazz Quartet. Now the retail price on the press release is $100 for this set. I'm not sure if this set is going to be affected when the price goes up on all the sets sometime in August. So expect this set to be anywhere between $100 and $125. It is a rather thick box, so there's quite a few pieces in here. Now, one thing I really like about this model is the fact that it comes with 5 books. The first book covers all the information about the designers, both the fan and the LEGO designers, as well as the instruments that are featured in the model. The second book covers the first musician, the trumpeter. So what this means is with all 4 of these books, you can grab 4 different builders and build all at the same time. So one person has the trumpeter, the next person has the bassist, next person has the drummer, and the final person has the pianist. Well, let's take a look at the model. So the model has a stage, which is very important for statue figures like this because they're built into the stage, allowing additional stabilization. Additionally, the whole model looks good from every angle, so this makes it perfect for a model that's going to be set out in the center of an area, because no matter which way you turn or look at it, there's always something nice to see. Now the figures are done in an abstract style, which is nice because this avoids the uncanny valley where you make something a little too realistic that looks like human. As you get closer to that point, the mind starts rejecting it and it looks creepy. This keeps it a very artistic style, which means the figures work very well as a backdrop to the real stars of the show, which are the instruments themselves, because every single instrument is done in exquisite detail. The drums especially, I've never seen a drum set done this elaborately to make sure all the cymbals and the various pedals and parts that I can't even name are all there. Now maybe one of the things is you don't have enough room to have this entire band all set up because it is a bit wide, not terribly deep, but I can definitely see some people not having the exact room. The nice thing is this whole stage can come apart. So you'll be making this in 4 different sections, with each musician being its own section. So when it pulls it apart, you can have that built on and have that separate out on a single small shelf and have it spread out like throughout your home. The way they make it is the trumpeter and the bassist are on similar bases. You'll have to rearrange some pins, and you can switch out this front stage section so that if you want the bassist up front, the trumpeter in the back, you can arrange it that way. As for the bigger instruments like the piano and the drum set, they're a little bit specialized in how they actually are located on the their particular stage sections. Now, as I mentioned in the article, there is minimal movement. All of them do have the ability to move their head around. So if you want him to sing while he's not playing, he can do that. The trumpeter is actually the least mobile. He has a slight ability to tilt, but it's not very much. I probably wouldn't play it around with him. As for the rest of them, most of the articulation comes in the hands and the arms so that they actually can play their instruments appropriately. I think the most advanced one is the drummer, because not only can he move his arms, but he also has the ability to move his waist so he can face different parts of the drum kit. The pianist, her special thing is that her legs can actually tilt forward and back, which is probably not easy to get into, but that allows her to hit the pedals. I will say that detail-wise, the instruments are phenomenal. I built the grand piano large model and was staggered by all the details in there. They pretty much built all the same details in this piano. Of course, they don't work like the grand piano, but the hammers, the strings, all the keys, all that detail is built on this much smaller scale. I can't say this is going to be a set for everybody because it is a decorative piece. It's not something that you're going to want to swoop around and play with. You can't. These figures are very delicate. So this is going to be for the musician fans, the jazz fans, those people who want a nice display that has a strong connection to music. With that said, it was a fantastic building experience because of all the figures and the intricate shapes. A lot of building approaches are just very different than what you normally see in a set. So it's going to give you a very unique building experience. Well, maybe you as a Lego fan will buy it for the building experience and have a music fan in your life and have a nice present for. It works all kinds of ways. But hopefully any or all of that is helpful to you. If you want to check it out, it's set 21334, Lego Ideas Jazz Quartet.